Hi guys! Look, I actually have service, and I'm sitting at Arkansas Elite Welding Academy right now with, hold on, there's Anna, and I'm gonna have her jump in because we're literally sitting next to each other right now, right? Let's see. Hey guys, look at your schools. No pressure. I'm gonna have you in. Let's see if it'll do it. Something. Love it. All right, you guys. So check this out. So I came all the way from California just to talk to Anna. Well, I don't know if that was a specific reason. I love it. All right, so guys. So the cool story about Anna, she didn't even know what welding was before she joined this school. And you guys all know I'm a huge advocate for Arkansas Welding Academy. It's like one of the most amazing schools I've ever come across. So we're just going to talk to her about it. I know. I'm legit sitting next to her, so there is a little bit of feedback. Hi. So, all right. So, is it really true that you didn't know about welding before you heard a story from your brother?
Yeah, I literally had no idea what a stinger was, what welding was. But my brother started school, and I was like, oh, well, if my baby brother can do it, should be no problem.
All right. And now, as you entered the school, what is it like?
It's amazing. It's very fast-paced.
Yeah.
It's very, to the point. We don't do a lot of, blueprint stuff or stuff you would do in a college program, but it's all very, practical learning, which I like. They basically just prepare you for a weld test, which is really what you need.
What's up with that, what is it, that restrictor that when we walked in? How are you on that one?
Right, I'm doing the 5G restrictor, so it's supposed to simulate, a pipe wall. And so they do a lot of real-world situations. They don't want you to just learn how to weld in a static environment. They want you to actually prepare you for the field, which is really cool.
So what do you think you're going to do after this?
Well, I'd like to go on the road with my brother. We're going to look for combo work, ideally, because we both really like to TIG.
Can you hear the feedback? I know.
A little bit. It's fine.
Yeah, we're in the same. Look at that. So we're really just feet from each other. I'm trying to avoid the feedback because there's a little bit of feedback, so I'm trying to avoid it. But anyway,
there you go.
So too much caffeine. You see that? So that is probably one of the coolest stories. So it'd be a brother-sister combo welding on the road. That is so dope.
Yeah. And it makes it less scary to go on the road, to have my brother with me, because I have no idea what the work environment's going to be like, but I'm really excited about it.
You know what? The cool thing about that, though, is you actually have someone that you're going to be with. You won't be alone. So that kind of takes a little bit of the fear of the unknown away.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you guys are competitive, you'll always have that aspect as opposed to oh my God, who am I going to work with or who's going to work for? I mean, you're going to have already a partner in crime with you.
Yeah, definitely. But it makes it like here, my brother helps me out a lot just with things that require heavy lifting, literally heavy lifting. And it's just less embarrassing to ask him than to ask, a stranger. So hopefully it'll be that.
You got to lift. You got to pump some weights, girlfriend. So let's see. From a woman's perspective, what do you think about a woman thinking about coming into Arkansas Elite Welding?
I was a little intimidated because I knew it was going to be just me and all the teachers are men and 50 boys just all sweating, trying to learn how to weld and building together. But it's actually been amazing. The teachers are really supportive, and I feel really backed up by them, and I feel like I can ask them anything. And they told me straight up if I ever have any issues with them or with any of the boys I'm attending that, they're gone. Really hard line. They're going to take care of me. And I really appreciated that because I was scared coming into it.
You know what is really cool? They really do support you because they tag me on your welds, and I'm in California, dude. The support is pretty strong.
I know.
And even when I came through, when I was trying to go to this school, they were just so sweet and supportive. Whatever we wanted to try, whatever we want, any questions, they did the tour. It wasn't oh, yeah, girl, no big deal. Obviously it's the Welding Women's Syndicate, so we want the best for the women. But
yeah,
when you find a school that 100% the female welders, that's absolutely cool.
Yeah,
you feel that here, right?
Definitely. They're just the kindest men. They're the best teachers here. like I went to college. I went to I went to SMU. I never felt supported by my professors there like I feel with these trade school instructors. I mean, they're there for everything, every tiny little question.
Yeah.
And, like when I started, I had a lot of like ridiculous questions. I never held a wrench before. I've never hammered a nail. You know, just literally no experience with anything, and they never made me feel stupid or say like, "Well, what's this rolly wrench?" And they're like, "Well, Anna." They will say it's not called a rolly wrench.
That's the one that Michaela pinned, isn't it? Because it says it in my shop. It says rolly wrench now because they thought it was so funny.
But they never, you know, I was fair enough if you're going to make fun of me for that, but they never do. They always like have the most patience. They're always there to help. It's amazing.
That is so cool. Now, what program are you taking right now?
I'm in the combo program, so it starts with the structural program, and then you do pipe welding.
So a day in the life, like when you come in, how does your schedule look when you come in for the week?
Well, we start with a safety meeting, and then you basically just get to welding. I mean, it starts on the first day. Like I came in, they just like throw you in a booth. They're like, start welding beads, and you're like, what's a bead? What's a rod? You know, and you just weld all day long. It's great. I really love it.
That's so cool. I love this school, and oh my God. From when I first visited to now, like it is like the most beautiful, legit, like amazing structure ever, you guys. Like this place is awesome. Seriously.
Yeah, I hear that they've really expanded, and they're always thinking of new tools and programs to make it easier. Like we just got plasma cutters. They're installing them so that we don't have to work so much on the prep. And T-Bird's always thinking of like new things he can add to make it a better learning experience. And I like that they're like constantly evolving how they teach and the tools they use to teach, and it's not just like reading from a curriculum, you know, they're constantly working to make it better, which is great.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I know you're about to start class. I just wanted to say hey before, like, I'm here for a week, so I didn't miss coming out to see you guys. I know.
Well, I'm so glad we're able to connect, because I'm out of here in like a week, so I'm glad it lined up.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, like 8 days or something.
I love it. So if you're looking to go to a pipe welding school, you got to come out to Arkansas Welding Academy because it's the best, because Anna says. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate your time, and we're going to go run amok a little bit in here. Yeah. See you guys. Peace.
Bye.
The most impromptu live ever. It's my company.